get home, but definitely we'll be able to continue our meeting. That is the beauty of the fact that we can be able to share our business regardless of where we are. The environment doesn't matter anymore nowadays because you can be able to get into Zoom and still share your thoughts with the people that you care for, and they can be able to build a business. So I want to thank you so much, Justin, for welcoming me to this meeting. And I just want to say congratulations for a wonderful month of August that we just finished. We saw some very good and exciting results coming from Uganda. And I just want to tell the distributors on the call, this is the time to build our business. And I know we have a system in place that we are using to build our business. We need to be able to get in touch with our system. The things that our leaders are teaching us, there are things that will be able to help us to be able to take our business to the next level. So I just want to say congratulations to all the new step ups. I know we have people who joined us in the month of August. You're most welcome to this opportunity, which we are offering you through the Lion King. And through the system and the things that we do, we'll be able to help you to be able to change your life, because we know you came here because you have a dream. There is something that you truly want to achieve. So the person who invited you here, they have something that will be able to help you to be able to change your life and that of the people that you truly love and you care for. The other people that I just want to say a big congratulations. They are our new managers. So if you're a new manager on the call today, we want to appreciate you for taking a step, in terms of building a business and sharing the opportunity. And that comes through sponsoring and helping other people to do exactly what you are doing. So you have just started your journey, and I'm sure you have been able to get your first check. I just want to assure you there's a lot where that came from. And how do you step up as a manager? I mean, by doing between 250 personal PVs to 500 with a team, you become a manager, and you start earning the checks that we are talking about on this call today. The other category of people who are very special to us, they are our new senior managers. If you're on the call, you just stepped up to a new senior manager. We want to really congratulate you for a job well done. And we just want to tell you that you're in the right place. And that is not the stopping point. You need to be able to build your business and do the things that we are being told to do, so that we can be able to take our business to the next level. One great thing which happened in our business last month is we had 8 executive managers from Uganda. I think that is actually the highest number of executive managers that we have ever had in Uganda. So I believe some of them should be on this call today, and I just want to say a very big congratulations for stepping up to executive manager. And these are people who are doing between 2,000 to 2,000 and 3,000 PVs together with their team. So they have been able to build a team of other distributors who are doing the same thing. And that is what we want you to do. As a manager, as a senior manager, you just need to share yourself with other people. And when you share yourself with other people, the things that you are doing, you'll be able to get your business to the next level, and you'll be able to enjoy some of the benefits that we are talking about here today. And we also had some directors in Uganda. We'll be able to do a comprehensive recognition tomorrow to thank and congratulate Justus for his leadership, for his training, for his the way he has been able to carry himself and lead the team. And when you do that, when you care for the people that you bring to the business, when you show them what they are supposed to do, when you commit yourself to what is supposed to be done, steps will come. And today we have a brand new Turubi director, that is Justus, and I just want to say a big congratulations to him. It is not a personal effort, it's a collective effort of the Lion King, and that should be able to help all of us to build belief that this is the right thing for us to be able to do. We're in the right opportunity. When you do the things that Justus is telling you, the things that Dennis is telling you, the things that our directors, Joseph Mugisha, and all the other directors on call, they are telling you to do. All these things will be able to happen to you. So it's a big congratulations to our leader, Justus, for becoming a Turubi director. And we are looking forward to seeing each and every one of you making a step before the close of this year. It doesn't matter when you join the business, you can make a step. And that should be our goal as the people on this call. Your goal is to be able to help other people and to be able to make a step. So what is the step that you are looking at? The step that you're looking at is the next step from where you are. And if you have not become a director, remember the reason why you're on this call is because we want to show you how you can be able to become a director. The title for this meeting is Your Path to Director. And the reason why we want to help you to become a director, it's because when you become a director, there are a lot of benefits. There's good recognition. You get a director pin, you get a director folder, and most important, you start participating in some incentives which are just meant for directors. You attend director schools specifically for directors, which are going to give you leadership information so that you can continue to lead your team. So that is a great thing for you to be able to participate in. And you'll also be able to attend, you're also able to attend leadership school. We were with Joseph Mugisha in Windsor just in the month of April. He was there as a director. So when you become a director, there is a collective of great things that are going to happen to you. Not forgetting you are earning 25%, which is the highest sales volume bonus that the company pays. And that is the good money. It's about 1 point something Uganda shilling. So you start realizing your dreams and understanding the potential of this business. Everybody in this call today, you can become a director, but you have to commit to do some things in a different way. There must be a level of commitment. You must do, one of the things that you need to do is you need to learn the basics of the business. What is the fundamentals of the business? You need to learn them. And most important, you need to apply them on daily basis. So we need to check out what we do on daily basis. Is it really helping you to be able to change your business from where you are to the next level? And if you don't know the things that you need to do on daily basis, you need to speak to your upline. And some of the things is you need to do enough one-on-one meetings. Remember this opportunity, you'll only excel in it if you are sharing yourself with other people. So one-on-one meetings are very important. And I always tell my distributors that don't just do 1 or 2 one-on-ones on daily basis. Commit yourself to do 5, 10, as many as you can be able to do. And that will be able to help you to get people joining your business, either as customers or business builders. Why? Because people out there, they are looking for an opportunity. They are looking for something that can help them to be able to achieve their dream. The economies of all the countries is not growing. Even people who have something that they are doing, have employment, it is not enough. That is the reality. So they are looking for something extra. So you need to share yourself. Make a commitment to share yourself on one-on-one meetings. The more you do, the more you get. That is a fact. If you do only 2, then the chances of getting somebody to join your business, they are very slim. Do as many as you can. Opportunity meetings. I know we have opportunity meetings that has been lined up by our leaders. We have those which are happening in your center in Kampala. There's a center in Busheng, there's a center in Barara, and wherever else we are doing some meetings in Kasese. You need to commit yourself. If you truly want to go to the next level, to be able to bring people into opportunity meeting. That showcases the bigger picture of the opportunity, because we'll meet other leaders who probably are higher in ranks than you. You'll meet the likes of Justus, Dennis, and all your directors who have more knowledge about how the business works. So your people will be able to listen to a pool of people who are successful. They'll be able to listen their success stories, their journey, how they have been able to travel the world, how they have been able to change their life. And that becomes, a level whereby they can be able to trust what you are telling them to do. So we commit yourself to do that. This Saturday, on Sunday, we have an opportunity meeting in Kampala. How many people are you inviting for that opportunity meeting? because the more you invite again, the more you'll be able to get. Because people want to listen, and one of the ways to validate the opportunity is when people listen to people who have been able to be successful. So you start as a basic, whereby you can be able to come and share yourself with other people. The other thing is skills. Make sure you go for training. When we have a training in any of our facilities, make sure you attend. Ask questions. Show the desire to learn so that you can be able to gain knowledge which you are going to pass to the next people. So commitment is one thing that you have to put in place if you want to build your business. So I'm looking forward to meeting a lot of us in different meetings and sharing ourselves with all of us so that we can be able to understand how this business can be able to help us to get to the next level. So you as a leader, you need to commit. You need to make sure that you understand what is happening, because unless you understand what is happening and you commit yourself to doing it, you might not be able to get to where you want to get. So I don't know how many of us are committing to be able to attend some of these key meetings, some of these places where we need to help ourselves to be able to build a business. Because it will help you to understand why should you sponsor, and how are you supposed to sponsor people. It will also be able to help you to understand the system of the team. There is a system which our leaders are putting together, and I want to tell our distributors on this call. We have had a lot of dependency on Supergrow in Uganda. We have an amazing product, one of the pioneer products, which is TriNN, which can be able to help you to build your business. That is a product which it's not fully exploited in our business in Uganda. So I know, just as a system which we are working on and which we want to sell to you, and it's a system that will be able to help you to build your business to the next level. Everybody needs TriNN. It's not a product that you'll get. What happens with Supergrow is it's a seasonal product. So when you build your business on Supergrow, you will be able to get seasonal, income. And remember, your expenses and the things that you want to do, they are not seasonal. They are there every season. So you need to be able to understand, use the products that can be able to help you to build, all season kind of a product. So I just want to thank you, because we have some other speakers on the call. I'm coming to Kampala, and we have agreed with Justus. On Saturday, I'm going to be with the team in Kampala. That is Lion King. I'm dedicating that full day to be with you guys. So I'm looking forward to be able to see each and every one of you. And again, I want to see you on Sunday as we do our opportunity meeting at Imperial Royal in Uganda, and we'll be able to share ourselves to the people that we are going to bring on the call. So today we have some very special speakers who are coming today to be able to share with us, and to be able to share with us how to build a successful business. And the great thing is that the leader that I'm about to welcome right now, she's from the biggest country. Our biggest country and our biggest business, probably in the whole world, and that is Nigeria, where we have been able to see amazing things happen. I look at the numbers that Nigerians are able to produce on monthly basis, and I'm like, if we can just get a quarter of that, all the people in this meeting, you'll be smiling all the way to the bank. And she's the right person to be able to share with us what are some of the things that they have put in place in Nigeria. What are some of the things the distributors are doing? Because this business, the beauty about this business is in over 50 countries, and you can be able to borrow one or two ideas from some of these countries, and now you can incorporate that to be able to understand how to be able to build your business, and even some of the weaknesses that you could be experiencing in your business, some of the challenges that are holding you back. So it becomes a great opportunity for us to be able to get to listen to this kind of people and share with us what is happening in their country, and how are they able to sponsor between 6,000 to 8,000 people in 1 month. So I'm just trying to see whether she's logged in. She was logged in, and I think our network misbehaved a little bit. I don't know whether, just as you can see our leader Stella on the people that have logged in. She had logged in, but somehow I can't be able to see her on the call right now.
Yeah, I think yeah, here she is. She's back.
Oh, she is back.
Let me make her co-host.
Okay, please make her call so that you can be able to hear from her.
Okay, there she is. You can invite her.
Great, I can see Stella. She's now a host. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are so privileged tonight to be able to listen to our director for field development in coming or logging all the way from Nigeria. I can imagine how busy she is with the kind of team and business that she's building in Nigeria. But guess what? She has been able to afford time to come and share with us some of the things that they are doing in Nigeria, and they're experiencing the kind of growth that they're experiencing. So I just want to beg you to listen to her and the things that she's going to share with us. Let's put them together and let's go action on them. And I can tell you, we are going to grow an amazing business. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me welcome Stella. Stella, can you hear me? Stella, you can unmute yourself.
I can hear you, Paul.
All right, Stella, you're most welcome to speak to Lion King, team Lion King, which is a team that we are building in Uganda. So please take it away.
Thank you so much, Paul. And I welcome every one of you to this meeting today. And I thank you for the privilege that has been given to me. AJ, thank you so much. Paul, thank you. And Mr. Justus Muhumuza, thank you so much. It's a great pleasure to be with each and every one of you this evening. It's also an opportunity for me to share with you what we do right here in Nigeria. And we believe that it can also help each and every one of you that is listening to us or me this evening. Before I go on, I'd like to also commend Paul for all he just shared with us right now. This business needs a lot of commitment, a lot of it. When you say a lot, I actually meant a lot of commitment. We know that there are lots of distractions everywhere that would help us that would take our gaze out of what we are pursuing or where we are going to. However, I want each and every one of you to bear this in mind. While you are,
Stella, are you able to turn on your camera?
Everybody's not turning theirs. That's why I didn't put mine. Sincerely, I'm not seeing anyone. So I don't know. If you ask me to do so, I'll do that. So this is me.
Perfect.
I just found out nobody was on, so I had to do the same. Okay. So thank you so much, Mr. Justus. So quickly, I just want to tell us a little about what we do and how we build our business here in Nigeria. I'm actually rushing down from an opportunity meeting for one of our leaders in the business. But I know that coming to this meeting this evening is of utmost importance to me. Not to me, Stella, but to New Life as a whole. Paul said a lot of things about how you can build your business, what you need to do. Yes, it requires a lot of commitment. Another thing I would like to ask every one of you that is listening to me this evening, are you really hungry for success? Because in building this business, there's a trait every one of us has here, and that is tenacity. You need to build this business with a lot of commitment, a lot of tenacious spirit, and a lot of discipline. Discipline is also important in the business because this is the only way you can remain focused in building the business. A lot of us will become, when we join the business, you become managers and you stay there for a long time. You're not actually growing in the business. Before you know it, you would start giving yourselves options. You start looking for options that would help you to distract you. And that is not how we build our business. No matter, like in Nigeria, we always say, no matter the challenges, no matter the issues, we must keep building you must keep building your business. Yes, we have a lot of things we do in our meetings, in our business that helps us to grow. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is the opportunity meeting. Paul talked a little about it right now. And while he was talking about it, he mentioned some things. He said, when they do opportunity meetings, how many of you attend the opportunity meetings and how many of you actually invite someone to the opportunity meeting? You see, when an opportunity meeting is set up, this opportunity meeting is set up just to help you get people into the business, personally and also in your teams. In Nigeria here, when we do opportunity meeting, this is what we do. Let's say we are doing an opportunity meeting in a place called A. Let's call it A. In Uganda, there, A. We are doing it in one district like that. You know what we do in Nigeria? We actually go to that place 2 days, 1 day to that time. We prospect. We share flyers to people, showing them that there is an opportunity or there's a training that will be going on in so time at so place, and we want you to be part of it. We always ask a question like, do you want to become successful? Do you want to start making additional income? Do you want to have a better health? These are the things we sell to people on the streets. These are people we don't even know. So we actually carry flyers. We go to that area, all around the area, share the flyers. And as we share the flyers, if some of them engage in talking to us, we get their phone numbers. Some will just collect the flyers. Remember, in these flyers, you put your phone numbers there. Some of them can actually call. You might talk to 50 people. 2 persons, 3 persons can call you that, okay, this opportunity, I'd like to be there. It doesn't stop us from talking to people. Because when you do opportunity meeting, the aim of doing an opportunity meeting is to get more new people into the business. Another thing we do is to set targets for ourselves. Like in this team, this particular team Lion Kings, you got the best name that I can think of. I don't think we have any team that is called Team Lion or Kings. No. You've got the best name, which is Lion. And Lion, we all know how they behave. They are people, or rather, a lion is an animal that focuses on getting something and it does whatever it takes to get it. So as a team, we must portray our name. We are not saying you should do something that is illegal or something that is ungodly because you want to get people into the business. No, that's not what we are saying. But we should add more action to what we are doing. So we go to those areas, we share flyers with people, inviting them to, this is how we do it in Nigeria. I don't know if it applies to people over there. We share flyers with them, then we invite them for the meeting. That same day, before that time, even that same day, maybe the meeting is starting for 3 p.m., we still send flyers around, talk to people, we keep talking to people a day to that time. And before you know it, during that time, we would have gotten some phone numbers of people that we met on the road, that we met on the streets, that we met in their shops where they were selling and all that. We will keep calling them. Hey, this meeting is starting for 2:30. Please be there because we want to share an opportunity that can change your life for better. Do you want a better life? These are things we sell to them. Do you want better health? These are things we sell to them. Now, when they come for the opportunity meeting, We already know who is going to handle this, who is going to handle that. And at the end of the day, we might have something like 50 persons that comes for the meeting. Remember, this 50 persons is invited by different people. At the end of the meeting, make sure, and the thing is, you always tell them to come to the meeting with their flyers. With the flyers, you'll be able to know who invited them to the meeting. And before you know it, we start doing one-on-one with them. After the meeting, we do one-on-one with them on how they can join the business, what they need to do. Yes, they will hear a summary of what the business is all about. The one-on-one will help them to understand more than what they knew in the meeting. But it doesn't mean that they will know everything. Now, another thing we also do is by using 3NN. That's not the product everyone uses to sell or to take steps or to do anything, take steps in the business or to build. But it is important that we use this product called 3NN because it is a product that is sellable. Why do we call it sellable in quotes? This is what we sell. 3NN is the product that everyone needs to use because it's a product that works with the cells, so that any other product or any other thing you use, it will be able to get to your cells. So it is important as a distributor for you to know how to present the cellular nutrition presentation. I don't know if you all do it, where we'll talk about the cellular nutrition, you talk about what are the basic things you need to do in order for you to be healthy. Okay, this is it. Then we present the pyramid. Remember, you don't have to have a presentation table or anything. You can as well do it on a paper. Just draw it for the person. You're supposed to do the rest, exercise and diet. Diet, you're supposed to, the pyramid or the plates. Any of them, you draw it for them. Then after that, you tell them why they need the trade. They need to have how their food affects their cells. Then how can they make the food they eat penetrate into their cells, because the cell is the smallest unit of life. And any products they use gets to the cell first. The cell needs it. So you teach them the cellular nutrition. Everyone that is on this call must know how to present the cellular nutrition. And it is with 3NN that has the lipids and sterols that helps our cells to be permeable. So when we talk to people about our product, proposals to different companies, telling them that, oh, we want to present, do a health presentation with them. We always do that. We say, oh, we want to do a health presentation in your company and want you to invite us, and we'll be able to present to them how they can remain healthier. We do that in Nigeria here. We visit different companies, even government parastatals. We submit to them papers, as in we do a formal presentation with them, formal proposal with them. They will invite us, probably they'll give us like 10, 20 or 30 minutes for us to present. And after the presentation, we sell cellular nutrition with them, and our 3NN is there. After the presentation, you make sure you tell them that we have other products, but the foundation of every product in your life is the 3NN. So we use that, we sell to them. At the end of the day, we tell them about other products, but remember, the 3NN is our goal. Why do we use 3NN? 3NN is a product that everyone needs. Is the foundation of every product. It helps our cells. It helps our cells to be permeable. So any product you take, any nutrients you take goes in easily. So we do that. And another thing why we use 3NN, aside from 3NN, we also use ProVitality. But let's talk about 3NN now because it's easier to sell to people. Why we use 3NN also is because of the PV. If you're a manager here, everyone knows that, oh, the basic thing, except if I'm doing a fast track manager is a 250 PV. If I want to do the normal one, it's 500. It's very, very important. However, we use 3NN because it has a lot of PV that can help us accumulate points that can help us take the step. As you are building your business, I want us to keep in mind this basic information. And this information is this. What are your goals? What are those things you want to achieve in the business? What is the next step that you want to take in the business? Your next step is probably to become a manager or to become a senior manager or an executive manager. But I want to tell you that every one of you here, if you're a distributor, a manager, a senior manager, or an executive manager, those places, those titles are not where you should be. We want you to become a director because that is where you are supposed to be in the business. Remember, once you become a director, everybody from a director level upwards, everybody is a director. The name changes when you start producing a director like you. Once you're a director, once you develop a director, one director like you and get the volume, you become a Sapphire director, Ruby director, Diamond director, 5 Diamond director. So these are basically the reason why we want every one of you to become what? Directors in our business. Paul talked about some benefits of becoming a director. It's important that we know this. And I want to quickly share with us a 3-step plan that can help you to become a director. But first of all, it's important for you to be ready to add action to everything that you are being taught in your trainings. Remember, training is very important in our business. When your team calls for training, it's important that you attend these trainings unconditionally. We are business builders. We are here to help people become successful and also ultimately ourselves. However, it is basic that you attend training. That is key in most of our businesses in Nigeria. So when the company New Life brings out trainings, we make sure we qualify to attend. Then when our team, they bring out the training, we also qualify to attend this training and we make sure we are part and parcel of it. So there is this 3-step plan that we have, that we use in Nigeria to do what? To take steps to grow our business and also ultimately to become a director. So I don't know, I'd like to share my screen. I don't know if I can share. Can we all see the screen, please? Mr. Justus, can you see it?
Oh, yes, we can.
Okay, this is the fast start to director. Now, this fast start to director, I'm actually using your Ugandan shillings, right? That's what we use, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Aha. And I'll be using the 3NN product so that we will be able to use it to build our business. Now, this is the 3NN business plan that I want to introduce to every one of you so that you can use it and also help your team members to become directors. We have 3 easy steps. Now, the first one is, this is you. You need to invest in 8 cups or 8 singles of 3NN. That's a case of 3NN. You need to get a case of 3NN. And the case of 3NN equals 272 PV. So that will be your personal points. Because in our business, if you want to achieve more, there's need for you to do more. There is need for you to leave the normal or the basic 100 PV. In Nigeria, we call ourselves abnormal distributors because yes, we do things abnormally, we know that. However, we are getting the results because we do things abnormally. We are supposed to do 100 points, but we do the 250, 272 and all that. Now, for you to be part of this plan, first of all, you invest in doing what? Getting a case of 3NN. You will use one. Remember, as a distributor, there's need for you to use your products. Then after using the products, you also share 7 or sell 7 of those products. In sharing 7 of those products, there are things you stand to gain. And the first one is the retail profit. When you sell those 7, you are going to get a retail profit of 116, I want to say Naira now, I'm sorry, 116 Ugandan shillings, 116,900 Ugandan shillings. I don't know how you call it, but you understand me. Then you are also going to qualify for a sales volume bonus of about 3% of your own personal buy, of your own personal points. And that equals to the sales volume of 4,808 Ugandan shillings. At the end of that month, you are going to get a total income of 131,708 Ugandan shillings. Remember, this 3-step plan doesn't mean that you must do it this month, I'll do it, next month, I'll do it, and then another month, I'll do it. No, it's a 3-step plan. You need to be ready for this kind of business. You need to be ready because you want to become a director. Why you should become a director, I'll share with you at the end of the meeting. You are going to get 20.14% on the return on your investments. That is what you're going to get. That is the first step. Remember, for 272, it will earn you a 3% sales volume. Now, the next thing you need to do is for you to look for 3 business builders like you. 3 people. It's very important. Sorry, my slide is, okay. The step 2, remember, when I say step 2, I'm not saying the second month. The next step is for you to also do your personal points of 272 PV. Then you need to get 3 people that are business builders like you. They will also do their own 272 PV, as in they would get their 8 cups of 3NN, use 1 for themselves, and sell 7. These 3 new distributors, there might be people that are still in the business like you. But because you people want to embark on this plan, they are distributors, they are managers. Let's do this plan that they talked about. Then you do what? You start this plan, you work together with your team. So the 3 of them, they will do 272 points each. That will pull up to you, in addition with your 272 points, it will give us 188 QPV. And as you have gotten the 1,088 QPV, you automatically become a senior manager. Then the people under you will become what? A manager. So what would you gain? What's your gain? Your retail profit is 116,900 Ugandan shilling. Remember, it's still the same because you are using 1 and you are selling 7. Your SVB will increase because your sales volume bonus now will rise up from 3% to 10%. So you're going to get 10% on your own personal points and also some percentages on the people down below you. 777% anyway. So at the end of the day, you'll get 153 Ugandan shillings. At the total, and the total income you're going to gain in that month is 269,116 Ugandan shillings. You'd get 37.9 return on the investment. Remember, your 8 cups is an investment in your business. As a leader, you must invest in your business. You must invest your time. You must invest your money. If it takes, in this plan, you must invest your money. However, you are going to also duplicate yourself. That is very important. That is key in our business, duplicating yourself. Remember, you are doing the 272 PV. That is what you did. You now bring in 3 people that does the 272 PV. And at the end of the day, you earn this amount. You have stepped up to become a senior manager. Then the next thing you need to do is for you to still do your 272 PV. The 3 people you bring into the business, they will also bring their own 3 people. At the end of the day, they will accumulate 1,000 QPV. You can see distributor A, B, and C. They already have their 3 people under them, so they did this. Then you, on your own, you have to bring in 3 other people. As you bring in 3 other people, you find 3 other distributors like you. They will do their own 272. At the end of the day, at the end of the month, you are going to accumulate 4,372, because when you calculate 1,000 plus this 1,000 plus this 1,088 with this 272, 272, 272, including your own 272. So we are going to calculate 1,088 PV in 4 places, and that gives us 4,372 QPV. And at the end of the month, you'll become a director. How will you become a director? Remember, you are using the fast track director incentive to get this to this point. So you are going to get a retail profit of 116,900. Remember, it's permanent. Then your sales volume bonus will be 25% because you have accumulated 4,000 QPV. And your return on investment will be 104.6%. Your total income will be 788,196 Ugandan shillings. It's very, very important for you to become director, because that is when you will start making a lot of money, maximizing the benefits you're going to get from your life, and at the same time, helping you to develop leaders in your business. Why do we want you to become directors? There is this plus when you become a director. Yes, you're going to earn 25% sales volume bonus. Personal development as a director, you stand a chance to be invited to the leadership school, because once you are a director, you need to maintain your title so you can become an emerald. And once you become an emerald, you stand a chance to be invited to the leadership school. Remember, a consistent director is an emerald director. What are those extra things you stand to get? You get a director incentive bonus, a consistency bonus, and as a director, you start earning LDB. These are some of the benefits of becoming a director. You get the pin, you get a special director folder, you attend the director schools, your sales retail profit goes up from 3% to 5% to 10% to 15, 20, and to 25 ultimately. Then you earn LDB for developing other directors in your team. You earn monthly incentive of 20,000 Naira, that's for Nigeria, and 30,000 Naira. You have your own incentive there. Remember, I talked about the leadership school too. Attend convention for free, attend the consistency dinner, And remember, as a director, you are on your way to become a world team member. These are the basic things. Ooh, my face doesn't show again. These are the basic things we need to know in our business. As a leader in our business, it's important for you to know that becoming a director is a big deal. Becoming a director is what everyone that is not a director should aim to become in our business. So every one of you that is a manager, that is a senior manager, that is a director, sorry, that is an executive director, executive manager, it's important that you build your business in a way that would ultimately help you become a director. So I want to implore each and every one of you. I would want to implore Paul and AJ that I would like to join these meetings, this particular team, in any of their meetings that they will have online, so that together we can support you all to take the next step. Being a director is a big deal. And I'm sure a lot of you that is there right now, you too want to travel with New Life. You want to be part of those that will travel with this great business opportunity, with this great company. So I want to assure you that we are here to support you, because supporting you in this business is key. Supporting you to join, to grow in this business is our business. So I encourage each and every one of you to keep on doing what you're doing. Make sure you are committed in building the business. Make sure that you are disciplined in building the business, and make sure you are focused in doing the right thing, in getting a great result in the business. I wish you all, I love you all. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. Wow. What a powerful session. Well, I really, really want to take time to thank you, Stella, for the amazing job and sharing with the team, teaching us exactly what you're doing in Nigeria. I actually wish AJ had brought you a little bit earlier, you know. Probably we would be having more Ruby directors and president members on this call. But nevertheless, I thank God that you've been able to come in at the right time. We truly appreciate, and at this time when we're on right now, we've really picked momentum. This valuable information is able to help us. It is a total boost to our team. We truly thank you. And I want to also assure you that the seeds you've sown today, they've actually fallen on fertile grounds. 2-3 months from now, I am quite sure that through AJ, I'll try to see how I can get your WhatsApp number. I'll give you feedback, and I can guarantee you we should be having enough number of directors from this kind of information you've been able to share with us. You know, AJ has been telling us so much of what is happening in Nigeria, and then you sit back and be like, okay, how does a single country sponsor 8,000 people in 1 month? But now today you've really, really been able to put it on a silver platter, you know. I mean, giving us going ahead and, you know, giving invitation cards, giving flyers all over town, you know. I mean, sometimes people are complaining they don't have airtime to invite people. But if we are giving out flyers, you don't even need airtime, you know. So this information has been so helpful. And to whoever is logging in, please let's take this information with one heart, with a lot of energy, with a lot of power. Let's also say how we can, you know, I always follow some people in Nigeria. They're developing president members like the way we develop executive managers here, you know. And I'm quite shocked that this is exactly what you're doing. So team, let's go ahead and put whatever that has been shared into practice. Right away from this weekend, we have events in Western Uganda, in Central Uganda. Let's make sure that we put all this into action so that we can have amazing results. So thank you so much, Stella. And I would really, really want to keep in touch with you. I would want more information, more tips on how people are doing it in Nigeria. Through AJ, I'll be able to request for your phone number so that we can keep in touch. And at this very moment, I would love to invite our dearest friend, Mr. AJ. Is someone who really, really loves our team. I remember when we were struggling with trying to come up with a team name. I'm actually glad you liked our team name, Team Lion Kings. You know, AJ is the person who said, you people need to be called lions. And that's how we came up with a Team Lion Kings. We came up with a mission, rising entrepreneurs to reach their full potential. So AJ has been there right off from the time we started this system together with Paul. So at this very moment, allow me, team, to welcome AJ to come and take us through the next session as we come to the end of the meeting. AJ, if you can hear me, please, you can unmute yourself.
Hello, Justice. Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Oh, yes, we can hear you and we can see you.
Fantastic. You know, it's so good to be on this call. And I just want to say up front, I want to thank Stella for an absolutely fantastic presentation. She explains it very simply, easy to understand. And I hope that the team that were on the call today really implement what she has described in detail, because, you know, Nigeria didn't just happen overnight. It's happened over years, making sure that the systems work well, making sure people are trained. And, you know, right now we have close to 40 PTs in Nigeria. That didn't just happen overnight. And it wasn't just wishful thinking. A lot of people worked very hard to get where they are. And so, Stella, if you're still on the call, I appreciate you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for a fantastic presentation.
Thank you so much, AJ, for this opportunity.
And Justice says that he's going to sponsor you to come to Uganda and come and sit on the shores of Lake Victoria and have a good holiday. All on him.
Oh,
I'm sure you'll love that.
Privilege will be. I'll always be here to support the team. Sincerely, I want to see you grow. I want to see you travel with your team members. That's key. When you travel with them, it always gives you the sense of fulfillment. And every one of you that is on this call, you need to travel with this great company. It's one of the best things that would happen to everyone that is a distributor in your life. Thank you, AJ. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Stella. So I just want to have a quick, my session is very quick. You know, I don't like spending too much time. I believe in saying less, but making more impact, perhaps. And I just want to make it clear to everybody on this call that every single one of you have the potential to make as much money as you potentially want to make. And it all goes back to your dreams, your desire, and your goals. And network marketing is exactly that. It enables you to share with a lot of people an opportunity, not only with product, but also to make money. Let's face it, we have a limited time on this planet, and we need to have resources. We need money. All of us need money. We need money just to make our life easier, to get the things that we want, make sure that we give a good quality life. And everybody can have that. Everybody can have that. You know, Bill Gates has a famous saying. He says, if you're born poor, that's kind of out of your control. But if you die poor, then that's not a good situation for yourself. And everybody has an opportunity here to really make a lot of money. And the reason I focus on money tonight is because money is an enabler. It's a positive energy that helps people. And let's face it, it doesn't mean the more you have, the happier you will be. You know, a good person with a lot of money will just be a good person with a lot more money. A bad person with a lot of money will just be a bad person with a lot more money. So it doesn't necessarily change us in terms of our personalities, but it certainly enables us. good schools, the material things in life. You must never feel guilty about owning a car or a new car. That's something that we should all strive to get. We should never feel guilty about owning your own property and investing your money to get for the future generations. Never feel guilty about making as much as you can. Never feel guilty about money per se. It's an enabler. It's a positive energy that we should all spread around. And let me tell you something in your life, there's more than enough to go around. You just heard from Stella, 8,000 people starting in Nigeria. I mean, the PV that is generated in Nigeria, it will be beyond your imagination. And a lot of people are making a lot of money, and I want every single person in Uganda to start getting bank accounts that you can be extremely proud of, and that you can create wealth for yourself and future generations. So I want you to take what you've learned today from Stella, from Paul, and apply it. And the last thing I'm going to say is Stella said one word to me that really resonated with me, and that's tenacity. That's a fancy English word, but all it means is never give up. When the tough gets going, tough things, I always say that, tough times don't last forever, but tough people do. Tough times don't last forever, but tough people do. And I know that we, as company people, we say a lot, but let me tell you something now. I see every single day what happens in this business. In the month of August, we created a new diamond director, 1 diamond director in Nigeria, and 4 ruby directors. Togo, tiny country in West Africa, Togo created a new 4 ruby director. Anything's possible. Benin Republic, small country in West Africa, squashed between Nigeria and Togo, okay? They on average create and produce 20 new directors a month. Can you imagine? 20 new directors every single month in a tiny country called Togo. It's not about population and size. It's about what you can achieve with this business and what you can achieve for yourself. So from my side, AJ, I just want to say, Justice, you're a great leader. I'm so proud of you for being a 2 ruby director. I know it's important that we all move up through the system, but one day at a time, one relationship at a time, keep building a strong business, wide and deep. Keep going. Tenacity. Every single successful person that you see in your life started exactly where you are. Came to an opportunity meeting, became a distributor, went through the system, manager, senior manager, executive manager, director. Once they started hitting director, they started earning anything between $500 and $1,000 a month. That's the number. When you become a director, you earn anything between $500 and $1,000 a month. Now, one can live on that. I'm not saying it's a fantastic amount of money, but it's certainly something that you can use to build on and build a foundation on. I want to see all of you coming to Turkey next year. We're in Turkey. I've been there. It's the most amazing place, one of the most amazing places I've seen in the world. 20 million people that are absolutely tourist friendly. The cleanest city I've ever seen. You won't find a scrap of paper. Food that you will die for. I haven't tasted so much nice food in my life in Turkey. Can you imagine, right? We're going in May. There are going to be some extremely exciting and important, when I say important, exciting and influential speakers from near life that are going to be in Turkey next year. Become a Sapphire, qualify for the incentive to get to Turkey. Travel, open your horizons. And in closing, Team Lion King, I'm very proud of you, what you're achieving. I notice everything, nothing gets past me, hopefully not. I see your hard work, your determination. I see the meetings that you have. I see the effort and commitment that you put into it. And it's now starting to reap rewards, right? Do the basics right. I promise you. Here's the thing I've learned in the last 5 years in the 9 countries that I operate in. Perfect the basics. Do the basics as well as you can. The model that Stella showed you, the basic income, the director income plan, or the director model to director. Make sure that you know it. Make sure now you know how to make money and sponsor and get people to make money as well. And I'll leave this thought with you. Think about your goals that you set, think about the activities and the events that you've got planned for the rest of the year. And as Safista Johnny says, one tree cannot make a forest. Get those trees, make forests. And maybe the money will fall from the trees. I don't know. That's a sad money joke. But I'm just saying to you, make sure you have activity every day. Make sure you attend every single event that you can. Your team events, near-life events, anything you put up. I promise you, you will learn at every single event. You will learn something. I've been in this business 5 years now. It's not a long time, but every day I learn something new. Every day I learn something new from the speakers. Every time I learn something new from the leaders. And it doesn't matter what title they are. I learned so much from senior managers in Cameroon. They blew me away about their knowledge of the business. And they were speaking French. And I had to get it translated, and it still blew me away. I learned so much from people all over Africa. The Ghanaians, the Nigerians, the Togolese, Tanzanians, Kenyans. I learned from Ugandans. I learned from everybody. Apply the basics. Set your priorities. Don't let a day get away where you haven't done something really, really significant to move your business forward. Take 2 steps this year. My request to you is take 2 steps this year. If you're a manager, become an executive manager this year. If you're an executive manager this year, become a director at least by the beginning of next year, if not this year. If you're a director now, I want to congratulate. There's 3 directors from Uganda. Paul has their names. I want to congratulate you if you are on this call. Very excited about your future. So from me, AJ, Justice, the team, Lion Kings, every single one of them on your call. I miss Uganda. I love Uganda. And I will be with you soon. God bless you all and take care.
Wow. Thank you so much, AJ. We truly appreciate the investment in terms of time, in terms of, you've been giving us so many events in the past. We love the fact that you love the team and you're big-hearted, you're generous. You really, like I said, you've been there right off from when we were starting this business building system for Team Lion Kings. We want to appreciate you, and we do not take this for granted, and we truly appreciate every little thing you've done for our team. And as Paul was saying, that results are now beginning to show up. Results are beginning to show up, and thanks to you, that the team is picking up, momentum has picked up, the sponsoring has picked up. Last month, we think we had about 15 new managers. We had about 5 new senior managers. We had 4 new executive managers. And of course, we also, our team is no longer a 1 Ruby team, it's now a 2 Ruby team, all because of the kind of efforts and energy we've been putting in a team. Thank you so much. And I'm quite sure that by the end of this year, we'll have much more bigger results, because on this call, there are people who are actually making their steps to Ruby director this month, Sapphire director this month, new directors this month. So this is all because of your efforts. So thank you so much. And once again, Stella, thank you so much. You've been a blessing to the team this evening. And we pray and hope that you keep sharing with us the tips that whatever is happening in Nigeria. Because I mean, if you have over 40 presidency members, I mean, we also want those kind of presidency members on Team Lion Kings. And it's possible. It's very, very possible, you know. We also want those massive numbers of people joining, 2,000, 3,000 people joining. It's very possible. So thank you so much. And Paul, I know you must be still on the way going home. I also want to thank you so much. Thank you so much. And thank you for committing to be with us this Saturday. To everyone that is on this call, Paul Matu is going to be visiting our training center this Saturday in Kampala. He's going to be with us from exactly 10 to 1, training us. You know, like I said, our goal is to make sure that by the time we go for our convention in December, we have as many directors as possible. Everyone on this call can actually become a director by December. And Stella has just shown us a very, very simple way on how to become director. this is something that we can actually achieve in the next 2 months, in the next 3 months, So it's very, very possible. It's very, very possible. And also adding on the inviting tips that Stella has shared with us, we can get this thing done. So thank you so much. And thank you so much for all of you who have logged in. Thank you so much. Have a blessed evening. Let's look forward towards this massive weekend with massive weekend functions that we are having. I know by Monday, we should be processing over 30 kits from these weekend functions that we've been able to organize. We have done it before, and I know we can even do it much better. So thank you so much. Have a blessed evening and a great night.